Okay, so we have arrived. We are now about ready to head down and do some science stuff. But first, we need to observe mystery goo from here in orbit. Oh, we're in space high over Minmus. Okay, so we're gonna reset that experiment. We'll have to take it as we're coming in. So let's send. I think it was Dewdrod that we wanted to send down to the surface. So let's send Dewdrod. Our ladder is right up here, past the RCS fuel, and he's boarded. Alright, so if we control from here, decouple node, and it did not switch. There we go. Dewdrod Kerman. Here he is. Astronaut extraordinaire. We'll RCS. Ooh, I forget which button. Is it N? Yeah, it's N. We'll just push away a little bit. Alright. So we need to come in for a landing. So actually what I think I'm gonna have him do is we can I haven't activated the engine. It would help if I'd activated his engine. Alright, engine activated. Is it not? There's no fuel in that tank. Why do we have no fuel? Okay. Slight technical difficulties. Maybe it drained, this engine drained that fuel. Alright, we have to redock. Alright. Disengage the SAS. Okay. We've redocked. Now that we need to take in fuel to this canister. Whew. Nearly had a space accident there. He might have drifted off. It's a good thing I was, you know, I didn't like try to RCS away quicker or something. Okay. Oh, see, we can, there's the cross feed, so we can undock now. Alright, we're back to being Dewdrod. 2 quick spurts to push away. His engine is active, yes, okay. So let's spin him around. And we're going to slow him down. Oh, I can remove my target. Well, apparently I can't. Anyway, okay. Quick burn. Boosh. Okay, so we're going to be trying to land somewhere around there, I feel. That's a pretty good spot. Goodbye, lander. We will be seeing you. Alright, so I think if we get down below 50, or is it, no, it's below 30, I think, is when it ticks over. But we can check here real fast. We can observe the mystery goo. Yep, no, it's still high in space over, okay. So we'll continue downwards. Alright, now we're below 30. Observe the mystery goo. Well, in space near Minmus. Okay, we'll keep that data. So we got that. That should complete the contract, and once we return it. So let's go ahead and let's go for our landing. I want to kind of push us so that we're vertically falling. There we go. Pretty much vertically falling. Any perceived sideways drift is probably Minmus rotating beneath us. Alright, we'll deploy the gear out. We'll do a little bit more falling. Alright, Dewdrod. You have... You don't have... oh, maybe it's over here? Yes, you do have a radar altitude. Good. I'm going to be counting on you for radar altitude readings. If I can push the right button. Okay. Actually, we are drifting sideways just a bit. So I'll do some burns to correct that. How are we doing, Dewdrod? Alright. Okay, 500 meters. Okay, so that's about right with our gauge there. 300? Yep, okay. So our actual gauge here, so I guess this counts as the ocean, this icy stuff here. Can we do this? Observe mystery goo? Oh, that counts as space near Minmus. Alright, slowing us down. Nice and gently. What a bounce. What a bounce. Alright. So the Minmus's lesser flats. Look at that. 50 science because we're on a new biome. Let's observe the materials bay as well from the lesser flats. Excellent. And let's log the temperature as well for little bonus science points as well. Alright, Dewdrod, if you want to come EVA, my friend. And touchdown. So here's Dewdrod taking his first jump. Look at him go. He's jumped many stories in the sky. If you were designing Kerbal structures, he might have just jumped like a 3-story building. So let's go ahead. We'll plant our flag here. Mr. Dewdrod Kerman. Weep. Minmus manned mission 1. We did it. Apollo style? 1P? Yeah. Apollo style. Oh yeah. Alright. I do draw. Let's do another jump. Boo! Alright, jetpack on. Alright, let's take a nice landing there. Okay. Let's take a surface sample. 150 science when we recover that. That's excellent. Let's do an EVA report from the lesser flats as well. You feel like a bit like a superhero when you jump in low gravity. Alright. Let's get him back in the capsule. Let's go ahead and get a crew report as well from the lesser flats. Alright. So there he is. All by his lonesomes. We now have to go up and we have to meet with this the Minmus lander. So we'll go ahead and we'll take off and we'll try to get back up to it. We'll put our gear up as well. Go to 1/4 thrust. And we'll start rising. Now then, which way? Do I go this way? I'm trying to match the orbit of the lander. So that we can kind of meet up with it. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's do some time warping. Get up here into orbit. So we need to stay on a lower orbit to it so that we catch up with it. Is I guess the best plan. So let's go ahead and do this. Estimated a 5-second burn. We just need a 75 meter per second change. We'll go ahead and we'll just do it a little bit early. Okay, so the plan is to kind of follow it around in orbit as best we can until we can achieve a meet and greet with it. We'll do something like this, and we will get rid of that. Okay, so we're actually going to be getting further away from it somehow? Alright. Let's see what happens after we pass the intersection. Oh, there we go. Now we're really going to catch up to it. So we're going to zip around to here. Actually, we're pretty close to it right now. We just need to slow down relative to our target. And then we need to go towards it. Right? That's all we should have to be doing. Is get a little closer to it. Alright, so this targeting system doesn't seem to really be helping too much. Why am I not getting closer to it? In fact, I am getting further away. Alright, well, let's get over there to the target position. I think this is we are going to be putting ourselves in the correct orbit after we get out to here. Okay, and then so now we just slow down. Relative to the target. Oh, we had it. Let's just speed up a bit. Oh. There we go, 1/2 kilometer away from it. So we'll just zip over. We're going to be zipping towards it. Nice and steadily. And now we just Match speed. We're matching course and speed. We can see it now. And now we just gotta go towards it. So we just need to get a little bit more close. A little bit more close. I can speak. Just need to get a little closer. 500 meters. We're headed straight for it. $100. Alright, we are here. We can now put the thing actually on the docking port. We just need to zip around. Because this section doesn't have RCS, we have to do the entire docking maneuver from Dewdraw's point of view. So we kind of want to push ourselves so that we're out in front of it. And then we want to brake and then align ourselves with it. So let's go ahead, come to a stop. Let's push ourselves out more. So it's all about relative motions now. So this is if you were using the docking port alignment mod. This is where you would be able to have some easier times. Alright, and then we just push in like that. We slow down, actually. We're coming into touch tips. We want to be nice and gentle. Oh, and we've missed. Are we getting close? Alright, we're sort of getting close. Alright, we bumped. Oh no, we've put it on a rotation. Alright, we just need to come to a stop, I feel. Alright, let's switch back to it. We can at least rotate this thing. Okay. We're backing up. Pointing our front end towards it. Giving a little teeny tiny push. Docking ports, grab, hold, and we've done it. Yes. Excellent. Alright, let's get all that fuel back out of there that we had left. Okay, so now we have all of our signs. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do anything, Dewdraw Kerman needs to EVA his little tuchus. Out to here so that he can get back in the main capsule. Okay, so we're going to shut down this engine. We're going to disable the crossfeed through the clampetron, just so that we don't get any of that engine nonsense. And now we need to plan our return trip. So Minmus is orbiting this way around the planet in a anti-clockwise direction. So we need to then go clockwise if we want to be slowing down relative to the planet, I think is how that works. Oh, apparently you can scroll on that. Who knew? Alright, so if I keep doing this, past the mun, alright, but here's the question. Are we getting in any... I know we're accelerating relative to Minmus, but we are actually slowing down relative to Kerbal. Okay. Let's do that then. That seems like a good maneuver to me. It's going to be somewhere over here. There's our blue dot. Okay. So it's a 25-second burn, according to this. Oh, we are controlling from here, right? I hope so. Alright, well, we passed it. We passed it. Begin burn. Let's watch our orbit adjust. Alright, we just passed the moon. Alright, there we go. Good enough. So we accelerate out. We're accelerating away from Minmus. And now we are on our trip back home. Our 5-day journey back into the heart of the system here. Now then, we are coming in extremely quickly, so I think we should have a little bit of fun. Let's do some burns here. While we're still kind of out here in deep space, we need to drop our periapsis down so that we impact the atmosphere. That should be plenty. I don't think, however, that we're going to be landing anywhere near the Space Center, although we might be if it rotates around fast enough. So we should, there's the mun, there's the planet right below us. We are now coming in at extreme velocity, falling back into Kerbal. Helping out, burning all of our fuel up. We're coming in on a pretty crazy orbit here. Unfortunately, we are like a quarter planet away from the Space Center, sadly. But that's okay. We're still gonna get lots of science points from all of our readings. All right, that's good. I'm also going to deploy parachutes. Alright, and it's also going to be flipping ass over tea kettle here. Putting the heavy end at the bottom. We're just like streaking across the atmosphere. Parachutes are deploying. Because we came in at such a shallow angle. We're like a shooting star flying over countries. I mean, we've dipped pretty low into the atmosphere, but we're just like at such a shallow angle. We got such high speeds. Okay, there we go. All of our parachutes are deployed. I don't even know how many of them there are. I think I did them in rings of 6. 6, 12, 18, yeah, there's like 20. There's over 20 parachutes at least. I think it's 24. I don't remember if I did 6 or 8, and I don't feel like counting. And it's also looking like we're going to be landing on a beach, from what I can see. Let's go ahead and we'll speed things up. The parachutes are still providing their drag. We're coming in. Yeah, we're gonna be like right here on a beach. We can see the galaxy above us here in the nighttime sky. We'll put our landing gear out to help with the splashdown. Boosh! Parachutes are deployed. Oh no, we don't need those gears out at all. Look at this. We're barely drifting downwards. Even this 4 times speed it feels slow. All of the Kerbals there are super excited that they've returned home safe and sound from their second moon. They are, of course, upside down inside the capsule. Oh no! The fuel canister exploded. The engine exploded. Dang it. I should have been more careful about that. Engaged like the SAS or something as we came in. My bad. Alright, we got 447 science out of that mission. And we got nearly 10,000 funds back. And we got all of our crew back. So our reputation is up in the blue. Look at that. So let's very quickly, let's see what we can get with our nearly 500 science points now. So let's see here. We want to get, we definitely want to get the electrics. The electrics are important. Alright, let's take a look. What's this? Ion propulsion. Don't really want the ion propulsion. Large electronics has the larger solar stuff. There's some more of those. Let's go ahead and we'll get the ladders. Oh, those are the rovers. They require advanced landing, something we don't have yet. Alright, so unfortunately we only have 176. So we can get one of these if we wanted to. Do we want to get heavier rocketry? Oh, there's the mainsail. Yeah, let's grab the mainsail. For sure, okay. So there's the atomic rocket. Here's the very heavy rocketry. These are the new NASA parts from the asteroid NASA pack. Those would be very handy for doing like big lifts and things. So there we go. More tech tree unlocked. Let's go ahead and close out. Let's take a look at our contracts. We still got plant a flag, gather science from the Mun. Yeah. Okay. I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna send a satellite to Duna. Maybe put it in orbit around Duna and gather some initial intelligence about the planet before we do a manned mission, because you know, you really need to know more about a planet if you wanna send your people there. So there we go. Contract completed. That'll be it for this little recording session. So next time I'm going to be planning out my trip to Duna. I will see you guys next time.